Thunderbirds are definitely go.
Wow. This is amazing. Probably 50 years since I've held one of these, one of the original Angel aircraft. And of course, as a beautiful model as it was so vulnerable because you can imagine every time that bounced off its wires, that broke, that broke, that broke, that broke, that broke, constantly being repaired on a probably an hourly basis during the actual series being filmed. I think we had at least 3 different sizes of it. Probably that was the most popular for flying shots. Quite something to hold, something you worked with every day, and not having seen it for 50 years, it's quite, brings a lot of memories back. I mean, this really indicates the way we worked, where it was so much simpler to build 2 vehicles. Well, that craft seemed 10 times further away, being smaller, than obviously if you only had that vehicle. The vehicle flying at that point looks perfectly okay, but turn it round and it doesn't give you quite the same impression. But often the case that vehicles were only dressed on one side if they were only designed to ever be in a shot perhaps once. There wasn't any point in actually dressing the other side, but you can see the difference.
And this was fabulous. The Stingray, when it came out of the cave, and they got that wonderful bubble that followed.
That's right. We actually dipped it in the water, and it was made of balsa wood in places, so it all used to split. And then we had to dry it out, and it would sort of go back together again.
Aqua Sting 2, green 05.
And the wires had a control where you could actually bank as you were flying it.
Like a little T-piece on the top. Same for Thunderbird 2.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Thunderbird 2. I can't believe it.
Thunderbird 2, of course, well, he never ever stayed on his wires. I mean, there wasn't a day when he didn't bounce off his wires, and we'd repair him with bits of plasticine just to get the shot going. New car body filler, mainly for all the actual repairs on these sort of vehicles, but the fins, the nose would always get smashed to pieces.
That was my main thing, that one.
Thunderbird 2?
Yeah.
Well, it was probably quite heavy, wasn't it?
It was pretty heavy.
To fly.
And I was up on a big stand with a scaffold pole out and a rope tied up on the top there to hold on to. Then I'd have to swing out over the camera like that.
Yeah.
With this beast underneath.